Alrighty guys, I'm going to show you guys how to make the ultimate PAL raid army using this exploit. Okay, so I kind of made a video on this previously, but this one includes souls. Okay, so there's like a multi-step to this entire process. And first and foremost, you're going to need some husks. So what husks are these PALs that have the ideal passives that you're looking at. Okay, so we're going to just use a few of them. Whatever I can grab here, we're going to see what I can get to show you guys what a husk is. So husk means that they are perfect passives, perfect IV'd. This is a great candidate right here. So we're gonna call it husk. Okay, so for all your other husks, make sure that the IVs are fixed and the passives are fixed. All right. I would actually suggest getting them to level 65 however you want. I go to Shadow Peak Tower, get my Terra Prisoners out, and it takes me about 10 seconds to take down the boss, so it's like 3 to 4 times to get him to level 65, but you need to max out the XP to 20, and one thing to also note is that you need a 4-star PAL to get this whole entire thing started. 4-star PAL of the identical PAL that you're trying to create raid PALs out of. So, with that being said, I'm just going to crystal these guys up to level 65 and get right into it. So this is my current PAL, my 4-star PAL. I'm going to soul it up to do a demonstration that you will be able to reset the souls, okay? And this will also become a raid furnished PAL. There will be 2 cycles of this process that I will include in the video, and I recommend just watching it all the way through if you have no idea what to do. So, right here on screen you have icon 4 stars and 60. You've been looking at that because these will be your husks, but they'll be finished husks, which then turns into raid PALs. Okay, I'm using certain terminology to help build a further understanding of it all. So, with that whole PAL that we just put in, we're gonna unsoul it so that I can show you guys that you will be able to get your souls back. And inside of the entire like global PAL box that you insert in, they will still be level 60. They'll still have 60 souls. So, anyways, we're gonna unsoul it and re-verify it. Here you see from the left and the right. After we unsouled it, 0 souls. On the right, the saved data is a perfect raid PAL icon, 4 stars and 60. Okay, you are verifying it, you're not clicking OK. Do not click OK. Alright, so now that is the furnished raid PAL. Now we're gonna do it. Here we go. So the husk becomes a candidate. So remember those husks that we just picked up out of these eggs? The candidate is the PAL that was the perfect raid PAL. After we unsold it, it just became a regular candidate. Okay, now that we have condensed it into the husk, we insert the candidate, which was the husk, into the GPB. Okay, this is to create the save file. It's just for like a safety net in case you forget. You do the whole process and forget to save it. Okay, now you're gonna soul it up. So you re-equip it, soul it up. Okay, now unequip it and store it into the GPB to create your furnished raid PAL. You see on the left and the right, 60 versus 0. You're going to overwrite that 0 save data of the souls, and it now has 60 souls. Now you're going to re-verify it, so just do the whole thing process again, store it back into the PAL box, GPB, and see if it's there. If it is, do not click OK. Okay, re-equip your PAL, your raid PAL, and then reset the souls. Then you're going to re-verify it. Put it back into GPB, and do not click OK. You're just gonna look at it. Icon, 4 stars, and souls. If it's a yes, then it's a go. Process repeats itself. Husk becomes the candidate. So you're gonna insert the candidate into the husk to create your new candidate. Candidate into GPB to create that save file as a safety net. You see? There it is. It is 4-starred with 0 souls. Now you are going to re-equip it and soul it up. Notice we're still at 1073. Once you use up the souls, it drops down, but then once you reset it, it drops back up. It goes back up. Unequip it, put it into GPB. This is your raid PAL. See how easy that is? Now you're gonna overwrite that so that it has 60 souls. Now you're gonna re-verify it, so you're gonna just put it back in, but don't click OK because you want to make sure that it's there. Icon, 4 stars, and souls. Now do it again. Reset the souls. Okay, it's gonna go back to 1073. My text is a little bit over it, but it's just the same thing. Okay, re-verify it. Again, do not click OK. You're gonna look at the candidate, you're gonna look at your raid PAL. Same exact PAL, different data. Now, husk becomes a candidate. Easy. Candidate into GPB. Now, I do not have any more husks, so I'm going to keep doing this all the way until I reset the souls. That way, this husk, or this candidate, became a raid pal. But then, it goes back to being a candidate to go into a husk once I get more husks. Okay, so once we sold it up, we put it into the GPB. Make sure you overwrite the 0 souls, just like that. Easy peasy. Re-verify. So just put it back in, do not click OK. It's okay if you click OK, but it doesn't do anything. Unless there's different data to overwrite. Anyways, you're gonna re-equip it, reset the souls. Now it becomes a regular candidate that goes into a husk. Because it has no souls. As you see here on the left, 0 souls, on the right, 60 souls. Now we have no more husks, so we're gonna keep it as a candidate. That's the process. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day. Next bit of the footage will just be some raids and whatnot, but that's just about it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day.